Gross examination of John Doe, number 3, reveals a male, approximate age 35 years, primary injury, a gunshot wound to the head.
The bullet severed the carotid artery, which combined with the gunshot wound to the left wrist resulted in exsanguination and death.
Hey, you're all alone in here.
Well, the only warm body, anyway.
Where's your staff?
Sent him home.
Wow, before or after the restaurant shooting was called in?
After.
Leaving you with about a half dozen autopsies.
That's right.
That's a very interesting management strategy you have. And correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it the boss who goes home and gets a good night's sleep while the underpaid, underappreciated underlings stay here until 2 a.m.?
Not if the boss is responsible for the budget, and we have already maxed out on our employee overtime, okay?
I see. So then the advantage of being a boss is...
Bags under the eyes, an aching back, and a very short temper. Bye-bye, Jesse.
Bye, I'll see you tomorrow.
Case number 782269. Subject is a Caucasian male, approximately 30 to 35 years of age, 77 inches long, 220 pounds. Preliminary external examination reveals a gunshot entry wound to the left frontal parietal region of the scalp. There's no apparent burn or gunpowder residue or tippling present. He apparently suffered from massive...
Saw him leave, and a naked guy with half his head blown off. It was kind of hard to miss. So I want an officer at every exit, understood?
Yes, sir.
You're lucky to be alive.
Not half as lucky as the man who attacked me.
How does a mistake like this happen?
Well, when the EMTs got to that restaurant, they found a massacre. It was a crisis situation. You know, if the bullet entered just under his scalp and skimmed along the skull, it would have caused massive blood loss, unconsciousness, and also a barely detectable pulse.
Any EMT would have said, bag him, he's dead, and moved on to somebody who still had a chance. Like that waitress we still have in surgery.
Well, that explains why he was mistaken for dead, but it doesn't explain why he tried to kill me.
Well, my guess is it had something to do with the shooting. And if that's true, he faces 6 counts of murder. 7 if that waitress doesn't pull through.
No wonder he didn't want to stick around.
It'd help if we knew who he was.
And he took off with all the victims' toe tags, their files, their personal effects.
He's thinking pretty clearly for a guy with a bullet in his head.
Either that or he's deranged, which makes him a danger to everybody in the hospital.
Hey, bonjour, Celine. Hey, what's it like in Paris this morning, huh? Oh, yeah. Well, I've been thinking about you. Yeah, stuff. Good stuff, yeah. So, croissants really taste better over there? Yeah? You miss me? Hey, I'm saving myself for you, baby. Till you get back, I'm a monk. Yeah, weak. No, don't rush off. Money means nothing to me. We can talk as long as you want.
This man is injured, and he's dangerous. And very possibly he's delusional. So if you see him, do not try to handle him yourself. Call security immediately. I don't want anybody around here taking any chances. Any questions? Okay, let's get back to work.
We lifted a bloody fingerprint off the stairwell railing. We're running it through NCIC right now.
Then he's definitely in the building.
The waitress come out of surgery yet?
Yeah, but she just had a bullet taken out of her chest. It'll be a while before she comes out of the anesthesia.
Well, let's hope it's soon. She's the only witness we've got.
Susan, we have a possible subdural hematoma. Start an IV, ringers, give me a cranial CT, and monitor his blood pressure closely.
What happened to the orderly?
John Doe just broke a mop handle over his head about 15 minutes ago.
Where?
On the 3rd floor.
Did you see anything?
Just stars.
This is Sloan. Get a team to the 3rd floor now.
What was he doing on the 3rd floor?
Distributing meds between long-distance phone calls to France.
Can you give me an inventory of his cart?
His card, sure, yeah.
Shine your light over this way. There? Yeah, you see anything? Well, let's keep trying. Check this out. See anything?
Those cranial CTs just came in.
Thanks. Looks like our orderly's skull is pretty thick, like the guy who hit him. Let's keep him overnight for observation. I've got to go get the inventory of his card up to Mark.
I was thinking, we both have a couple of days off starting tomorrow. What do you say we finally go up to Carmel?
Shh. No.
But we've always talked about going and we've never been.
Because every time we try to go, something very, very bad happens. Like the time the Metro Rail tunnel collapsed and left our ER full of casualties.
That was a coincidence.
All right, what about the time your car blew up and your garage burned down?
That was a freak situation.
No, I'm telling you, we even start thinking about going to, and, you know, we're both in a lot of danger.
But I love
Don't say it.
Carmel. It's just so romantic.
You know, so is my apartment. We could stay there.
That settles it. I'm going to Carmel with or without you.
Susan, we got a dead guy walking around the hospital already. You're gonna make it worse. Susan.
I ran prints on all of the cadavers. I was able to ID them all. Lynette Baker, real estate agent. Tony Lowitz, insurance broker. Diane Merrill, aspiring actress. Keith Farley, reporter for the LA Chronicle. Lorraine McCormick, tax lawyer. And Bruce Pollard, occupation unknown. However, he had 50 unpaid parking tickets attached to his name.
Meet Gregory Othon.
Yes, I've already had the displeasure. What do you know about him?
Only that he's got a California driver's license, but the address on it is a vacant lot.
Not a good sign.
That's what keeps guys like me employed.
John Doe took some meds from an orderly's cart.
His name is Gregory Othon.
Othon? Should have stuck with John Doe.
Can I get copies of that distributed to all the nurses and doctors?
Yeah, consider it done. Susan?
Othon took Percocet, erythromycin, Bactrim, and ampicillin.
A painkiller and 3 antibiotics.
They're not exactly worth a lot on the street. A lot of patients come into the ER faking injuries for a chance to steal some pills, so you learn quickly which meds are on their shopping list. Which is why I can't figure out why anyone would steal sterile gloves, carbocaine, or betadine either.
When did it happen?
I don't know, but it looks like a hurricane hit the supply closet.
Are you missing any suture kits?
Yes, how did you know?
Steve, we gotta hurry.
Where?
To a vacant OR. Othon's operating on himself.
Could we be sure he's in there?
He took all the drugs and surgical instruments he needed to remove that bullet from his scalp. Whoever he is, he's got medical knowledge.
Stay back.
He was here. We were too late.
At least we know why he stayed. He'll be making us break for it now. I'm going to double the men at every exit.
His picture's being passed all over the hospital. I'm sure we're gonna catch him soon.
Well, don't underestimate him, Jess.
How can you underestimate someone you don't know anything about?
Well, we know more than you think. He's clever, he's methodical, and he has medical experience.
And a very high tolerance for pain. He took a bullet to the head, and he's still walking around beating up people.
And he has something to hide.
Huh. Like his exposed skull, for starters.
No, the address on his driver's license is false, and I am sure that's not all. Otherwise, he wouldn't have attacked Amanda. He would have asked for help.
I need to see a doctor. I don't feel so good.
Excitement never ends.
This is all we have for right now. Let's get a blood sample and see if it tells us anything at all.
Man, it's been a slow night in neurosurgery. Not one consult since 10 o'clock. I could have gone home 5 hours ago. You ask me, the slow ones are tougher than the busy ones. Man, what happened to you?
I've been vomiting all day.
Why didn't you come in any sooner?
I had to get our bid faxed to Budapest by midnight, or we could have lost a $3 million account.
You've been working nonstop to get it done, huh?
For 2 days.
Did you eat all your meals at your desk?
I'm thinking of replacing my blotter with a tablecloth. So what do you think is wrong with me anyway?
Well, nothing that a career change and a vacation won't cure.
Have you ever been to Carmel?
In the meantime, we're gonna put you on an IV, replace your fluids, and get you some Compazine to alleviate that nausea. Excuse me. This is Dr. Travis.
I got the results of my background check on Gregory Othon. He has no background.
Excuse me?
No, I ran him through every database we've got. NCIC, VICAP, Social Security, Immigration, the IRS. He's on any of them. It's almost as if he never existed.
Well, what is it with this guy? First he's supposed to be dead, then he doesn't exist?
I don't know. We're not going to find out.
Guys, there's been another attack.
This the man who attacked you?
Could be. But the guy who hit me didn't have a beard. He's in pretty bad shape, though, hiding a bleeding head wound under his scrub cap. What happened to him?
He was shot.
You're telling me I got my butt kicked by a half-dead guy brandishing a shoe?
Well, he got you by surprise.
I got a black belt in karate at home.
Maybe you should have worn it. It's got to be Othon.
He just got a lot harder to recognize. Shaved his beard.
He's just trying to pass himself off as another doctor in scrubs.
You know, Steve, he's lost a lot of blood. He's in no shape to even be walking, much less engaging in hand-to-hand combat. He's got to rest sometime.
How many beds are in this hospital?
400.
I'm going to have to get some more men.
How long do I have to stay here with that needle in my hand?
8 to 12 hours.
No way. I've got to be at my desk at 9 a.m. working on the Triax multi-products proposal. Cassidy is just looking for an excuse to take my corner office.
You have been throwing up all night. You're dehydrated. If you don't replace those fluids, you could go into shock and die. I bet Cassidy would just love that.
You know Cassidy.
Don't we all? Hi.
Hi.
I've booked a room at the Windermere in Carmel.
Please tell me that you're joking.
Ocean view, jacuzzi, 4-poster bed.
All right, now you've done it. I mean, we might as well stuff our shorts with chum and go diving into a pool of sharks.
You're being ridiculous.
I mean, I wouldn't cross any intersections if I were you. What do you got?
Car accident. We had to peel him out of his dashboard. Neck, chest, and hip trauma.
Okay, let's start him on 5 milligrams of morphine. I want an IV push, type across CDC, across the other side.
Dr. Travis needs an orthopedic consult. Could you get Dr. Bishop down here for me? Thanks. God, Miss White.
Diagnosis Murder will continue.
She was my patient. I admitted her for food poisoning about an hour ago.
Doesn't look like she responded too well to your treatment.
She wanted to leave. I made her stay.
Jesse, you couldn't have known.
Couldn't have known what? That the dead guy rose off a slab in pathology and is stalking the hospital? I did know, and I admitted her anyway.
Othan killed her, Jesse, not you.
That's great. Remind me of that when I talk to her next of kin.
Well, when you do, ask him what she was doing in this operating theater.
Might ask her what she was doing with this.
Well, that's got to be Othan's.
Not unless he hid it in a body cavity when they brought him in.
So this woman fakes food poisoning so she can roam the halls with a silenced gun? I mean, why would anybody do that?
Because I ordered her to.
Who are you to be giving orders in my hospital?
Martin Rutgers, National Security Agency.
Lieutenant Steve Sloan, homicide. My father is head of internal medicine at Community General. Neither one of us was informed that there was an NSA operation in the hospital.
I'm sorry for any inconvenience.
Inconvenience?
This is a crime scene.
Not anymore.
You're interfering with the investigation of a homicide. Either you call off your men or I'm arresting you.
Is there a place where we can talk in private?
Come with me.
Susan.
This was a U.S. embassy in Addis Ababa. This was a police station in Kosovo.
Yeah, we've seen the pictures on TV.
Maybe you saw this one too, then.
You're saying Othan was responsible for these bombings?
That's our belief.
You want to tell me what an international terrorist was doing having dinner at a Mexican restaurant in Palms?
Othan isn't a terrorist. He's the hired help. Today's events suggest that the last people who hired him weren't too pleased with his work.
6 innocent people were butchered because someone wanted this one man dead?
We considered ourselves fortunate it wasn't 600. When we learned that Othan had died, we considered ourselves blessed.
A state of grace that ended when I ran his fingerprint through NCIC.
And you didn't bother to let us know that he was loose in the hospital.
Whom should I have informed, Doctor? You saw what happened the last time Othan's enemies found him. Do you want the same kind of carnage here? Lieutenant Sloan, it is my intention to lock down this building until we have Othan in our custody or he is dead. Are you going to cooperate, or do you still want to arrest me?
Security has a complete schematic of the building. I'll take you there.
Thank you.
You know, there's one thing I still don't understand. Once you knew Othan was alive, why didn't you lock down the hospital immediately?
Well, Othan was seriously wounded, probably near death. Alana White was my top operative. I assumed that she could take him. I won't make that mistake again.
Sorry to disturb you, sir.
What is it, Jess?
He got Susan.
Susan?
Susan Hilliard. She's a nurse.
Skills?
Excellent. Why?
Show me those schematics.
What's going on in here?
Maybe we're about to find out, Jess.
Leave it!
Who are you? What do you want?
Help.
You want a nurse? Find a call button. Is this why you killed that other woman? You were trying to get her to help you.
I need your help.
Why?
I told Amanda to call me the minute she got the blood test results on Othan.
Do you think his blood will spell out directions on how to find Susan? Because if not, we're wasting our time.
Where are you going?
Well, I'm going to see if Rutgers needs any help. At least he's looking for the guy who kidnapped my girlfriend.
Oh, he's looking for Othan, all right. At least that part of the story is believable.
And the rest of it?
Rutgers said Othan is a killer, a for-hire terrorist, not acting like one.
He's attacked 3 people and killed another...
And he could have killed all of them, starting with Amanda, and he didn't. Why did he kidnap Susan and not kill her?
I could give you 100 reasons why, each one uglier than the one before.
All right, work on this question. Why hasn't Othan left this hospital?
Maybe he enjoys our warm, friendly atmosphere.
And there may be something here that he needs. I want to know more about what I'm dealing with before I go back to Rutgers. How about you? Othan's sick, isn't he?
His blood shows massive bacterial infection, a kind I've never seen before. Take a look.
Wow, his white blood cell count is 3 times higher than the normal.
With an infection that severe, he's lucky he's still on his feet.
He survived a bullet wound to the head. It's hard to imagine that he'd succumb to a simple infection that fast.
If he doesn't get medical attention soon, the NSA won't have to worry about Othan anymore.
Which is why he's probably still in this hospital.
And why he needed a nurse.
Thank God.
But that still doesn't explain what he's doing here in the first place. Do you have the inventory of all the shooting victims' possessions? Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Medical equipment, supplies, anything like that. There's an insulin kit found on the scene. Who did that belong to?
I haven't been able to figure that out. According to all the autopsies I performed, none of the victims had diabetes.
I think we're going to be able to help Susan. If you still want to go back to Rutgers, I'll understand.
That I'm an idiot? What do you need?
Pulled out automatic weapons and started firing. I saw people falling, blood spraying everywhere. And then I felt the bullet enter my shoulder. I crumpled to the ground, feeling my life ebbing onto the cold, hard tile. My last thought before I lost consciousness was that I never should have left my mother's farm and the one man who truly, truly loved me.
Excuse me, Miss Mayfield?
It was the most significant moment of my entire life.
I'm sure it was.
So don't tell me that I should sign any contract that doesn't guarantee me script and cast approval.
I need to talk to you now.
Can you hang on a second, Skip? There's some doctor here. Look, can we just do this later? I'm right in the middle of something.
I need to get some information from you about the shooting.
Sorry, I'm on an exclusive. I can't talk until the hard copy piece airs.
Well, all I need to know is where these people were sitting during the shooting, and I'm sure hard copy's not going to mind that.
Did you hear that, Skip? Sorry. Skip says exclusive means exclusive.
Skip, do you mind if I talk to Skip for just a second? Hi, Skip. This is Dr. Jessie Travis, and I need to get some information from your client here. She was waiting tables when the shooting occurred, and I don't care what it does to your negotiating posture. Miss Mayfield here holds information that could possibly save the life of an innocent woman. No, I don't think she'd be interested in selling her life story. Listen, Skip, if you don't tell your client to cooperate with me, you know, I'm just going to call a hard copy, and I'm going to tell them that your client has been in and out of the psych ward for years and that she's delusional. Okay? What's that going to do for your negotiating posture? Okay.
You... Fine. So what did you need to know?
It's not working.
Try again.
I can't do this. I don't have the training.
If you want to leave here, you will learn quickly.
Thanks, you've been a big help. Any news yet?
No, the hospital's locked up tight. We're still searching all the floors.
What are you doing here, then?
Checking on you.
Look, I found out who was sitting with whom at the restaurant before the shooting occurred.
That's good.
Something the matter?
Yeah, with you, Jess. That's why I'm here.
Look, I'm fine.
Jesse, your girlfriend was kidnapped by a killer.
I'm okay.
You can talk to me, you know.
I am.
No, you're not.
Look, what do you want me to say? That I'm terrified? That I never thought someone could matter to me as much as Susan does? That nothing matters as much to me as her happiness? Or that if something bad ever happened to her, my life would be over?
Something like that. But there's nothing wrong with admitting you're scared, Jesse. Especially to your friends. We can help you.
How, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Just be there to reassure you. Pat you on the back. Things like that.
You feel better now?
Yeah, much. Thanks.
Glad I could help. You'll keep me informed? First lead you get?
Yeah, you got it. Don't worry, Jess. We'll get her back.
Now, the first attack was in the pathology lab, which is right here. The second attack, where he stole the medication, was outside the oncology department on the 5th floor. The supply room he broke into was on the 8th floor, and the OR where he operated on himself was on number 2. Now, do we see a pattern here, gentlemen?
Only that he seems to move around quickly.
And freely, and that ends now. I want agents posted at each elevator on every floor. The same goes for the stairwell doors. Huh?
Yes, sir. What, are you going to lock him down to one floor? Then what? Room-to-room searches from the ground floor up?
Something like that.
It's going to take a lot of manpower.
Till the ground floor search is complete, the lockdown continues. Follow me. Excuse us. And no one is to enter or leave this hospital until they have been cleared personally by me. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, get on.
Got it.
Lieutenant, do you need something?
No, but I have something you need. In 15 minutes, I can have a squad of police down here to help with the search.
Thank you, but my people are trained to handle this kind of situation.
As is our anti-terrorist unit.
You want to help?
I'm still on the clock.
Good. Then call your people and tell them, until further notice, all emergency services at this hospital are suspended. Say it's,
a gas leak?
Perfect.
When you were informed that Othon had kidnapped a nurse, you asked about her skills. Why?
Lieutenant, when you deal with someone as deadly as Othon, it helps to know what resources he has at his command.
It's the first time I've heard a kidnapped victim described as a resource.
She has abilities and knowledge of this hospital that Othon doesn't. We have to assume she's working with him, willingly or not.
I expect you to treat Susan Hilliard as a victim, not as a weapon.
Notify your people the ER is closed, Lieutenant. You've got work to do.
I can't reach it. How can I help you if you've got me tied up like this?
Try again. Carefully.
Othon?
Hi, Dr. Carroll.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience, sir, but access between floors has been temporarily suspended.
What are you talking about? Hey, look, I got patients to see on other floors.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience, sir. We're making every effort to solve this problem as quickly as possible.
It's working. Mark Sloan.
Hey, have they locked down your floor yet?
Locked down the floor? Yes.
Well, then I don't know if this is going to do you any good, but before the shooting at the restaurant, Othon was sitting with Keith Farley. He was a reporter from the Chronicle.
Are you sure?
Well, Gloria Mayfield is, and trust me, this woman knows when she is around people from the media. I gotta go.
I've got to get to Othon before Rutgers finds him.
Mark, even if you know where this guy is, and something tells me you've already figured that out, how do you expect to get past Rutgers' men?
How are you fixed for spare parts?
I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
I have a patient open on the operating table waiting for this liver.
We are making every effort to correct this problem as quickly as possible.
By which time this liver will be useless and my patient will be back on a waiting list for 2 years, if she lives that long.
Open the box.
Don't touch it. You'll contaminate the organ and kill the patient. Do you know how long this woman's been waiting for this liver?
Go.
Thank you. Susan, it's me.
Mark, we have to get out of here.
Where's Othon?
I don't know. He could be right behind me.
Or right in front of you?
Well, Dr. Othon, we've been looking everywhere for you.
Now you can finally kill me.
No, that's Rutger's job. I'm here to save your life.
This man kidnapped me. Why are we helping him?
Because we're the only ones who can, Susan.
It's no use. You'll never find the cure in time.
You heard him, Mark. Maybe we should just go.
That's a little arrogant, isn't it?
Arrogant?
Didn't Dr. Othon tell you? He created this disease.
I can't believe Rutgers told you the truth.
Good. That means the infection hasn't reached your brain yet. I'm going to have to take a blood sample. You know, Rutgers said that you were an international terrorist for hire, but you don't see too many terrorists having lunch with reporters.
I told Farley it was too dangerous for a face-to-face, but it was the only way.
He needed to sample your blood to verify your story. That's why he brought that insulin kit. He used the hypodermic.
We were searched when we left the lab. The only way I could get the plague out was in my own blood.
The plague?
When the NSA sends out assassins to kill a doctor, you begin to wonder why. And then when you discover that doctor's suffering from a bacterial infection you've never seen before.
He's developing biological weapons for the government?
I thought I was.
This country hasn't had a biological weapons program since probably the 60s.
Yeah. And marijuana was outlawed since the 30s, so no one smokes dope, right?
Rutgers wanted you to think you were doing secret government work, but you were only working for him.
Creating the friendly plague for the highest bidder. 100% fatal within 10 hours.
It doesn't sound too friendly to me.
It's not communicable person to person. A plane flies over, sprays an entire city. 24 hours later, everyone is dead. We march in, take over the real estate. Nobody on our side even gets a sniffle. And if they do, there's a cure.
Yep, a super cocktail of advanced antibiotics. Susan, would you look in that organ container right under the liver there? Thank you.
Hey, how did you...
You shouldn't leave so much blood lying around if you want to keep this stuff secret.
I was going to give myself the cure when I got back to the lab, but Rutgers found out about the meeting and...
And they sent out a team to kill you and everyone in that restaurant.
It's no use. The contagion's too far advanced.
No, it can't be. Otherwise, everyone in that restaurant died for nothing.
First floor's clean and locked. Search team's commencing floor 2.
I want that murdering bastard dead by dawn. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Sloan here.
Steve, can you talk?
I know I said I'd be home right after work, Pookie, but something's come up.
I'm in an abandoned lab in the basement with Othon. He's dying.
Well, I know how much this dinner party means to you. Just go ahead and eat. Don't wait for me.
Rutgers is trying to kill Othon to cover up the fact that he's developing illegal biological weapons. If we don't get Othon out of here, the proof's going to die with him.
Well, don't worry about me. I'll just pick up something after this is all over.
I need your help. You've got to find a way to get down here.
I'll see what I can do, honey bunch. Until then, keep our guests entertained. Bye-bye.
Problems?
Oh, nothing. A lot of groveling and a trip to the hospital florist can't fix. Excuse me.
Sir?
What is it?
You better listen to this.
Steve, can you talk?
I know I said I'd be home right after work, Pookie, but something's come up.
I'm in an abandoned lab in the basement with Othon. He's dying. Rutgers is trying to kill Othon to cover up the fact that he's developing illegal biological weapons.
I scanned the project documents and uploaded them to this email address. They won't hold up as proof, but it may give you a place to start.
We have you.
Not for much longer. And my corpse won't help you either. It's The bacteria will die with me.
You aren't going to die.
The doctor and nurse are expendable. No one leaves the basement unless they're in a body bag.
I don't think so. You're under arrest for murder. Now drop your weapons.
How did you know we were monitoring your cell calls?
It's a safe bet. Now drop your weapons.
You've got no jurisdiction here, Sloan. Besides, you can't prove anything. I'll walk right out the door with your badge in my pocket.
There's still oath on.
Is there?
I'll give you 5 seconds to drop your weapons. Then I'm gonna drop you.
I'm not getting a pulse.
Susan.
Jesse. I am so sorry.
For what?
I promise I will never mention Carmel again.
It's too late.
Just keep your hands where I can see.
How's oath on?
He's dead.
In other words, this night never happened. At least your version. I still think I'll take your badge, though, just for the fun of it.
However, the plague is still very much alive. I injected myself with it. In a few minutes, I'm meeting with the authorities and the press.
You didn't really?
It was the only way we could prove anything ever happened here.
Cuff him, read him his rights, and get him out of here. You injected yourself?
Yeah.
I can't believe you let him do it.
Have you ever tried to stop Mark from doing anything?
How long before you have to take the antigen?
I have a few hours.
Well, let's not dally.
Good idea.
What a night.
Tell me about it. I could sleep for a week.
Hey, we have a couple of days off. Want to take a trip?
I don't think so.
Hi, we could get in my car, put the top down, cruise up the coast. By lunch, we could be in Carmel.
NSA Bureau Chief Martin Rutgers has been arrested and charged with multiple counts of homicide for his role in a rogue operation to manufacture biological weapons. The shocking conspiracy was uncovered by Dr. Mark Sloan of Community General Hospital, who is also a...
Maybe we should call Mark and congratulate him.
When we get back into town.
Yeah, you're right. No reason running up any long-distance charges.
I am so glad we got over our fear of Carmel.
I'm just glad to be anywhere alone with you.
This couldn't be nicer. Except maybe if the ocean was a little louder.
No problem.
Now it's perfect.
Lab call extension 2768. Lab call extension 2768.
Grab a light.
Hey.
This is it. I turned down a nice trip to Miami for this.
Hey, who was it that said that a weekend in the mountains would be more fun than one of those boring medical seminars?
That's because the guys at Paris Pharmaceutical said that this cabin was like a resort.
And free, too. Light beer? You only brought light beer?
Hey, looking out for you.
Hey, well, why don't you watch out for some firewood and light a fire while I drive back to town and get some real beer. You can light a fire, can't you?
Yeah, I know how to light a fire. I've seen every Robinson Crusoe movie ever made, even the one on Mars.
Mr. Light Beer.
If I was in Miami, room service would take care of this. And if I were in Miami, I wouldn't have to build a fire to stop from freezing to death. Matches. In Miami, they have matches. Hello.
Point out Steve Sloan for me, will you?
Over there.
Thanks.
PHP has grids 5 and 6 covered. Concentrate on 3 and 4. Call in an extra team if you need it. We got plenty to spare.
Yeah, you get so many guys up there, they're probably bumping into each other.
And you are?
Gary Barton. I'm the district ranger. I'm the guy who organizes rescue efforts up here.
Your office said you were up at Kings Canyon fighting a forest fire.
Yeah, and I had half as many people working on that situation. You know, you called in everybody but the Coast Guard for one hiker who's been missing less than a day?
First of all, Jesse Travis wouldn't hike outside of Venice Beach alone. He's not exactly the Daniel Boone type.
Well, maybe he wasn't thinking clearly. Maybe he had a couple too many beers, started to miss his girlfriend. Maybe he went home.
He's not a heavy drinker. His girlfriend is in Europe, and if he wanted to go home, he had to wait till I got back. And we finished here?
Not until I hear something that makes sense. Why the urgency? Did you find any blood? Any signs of forced entry? Anything at all to suggest foul play?
Not yet.
Then tell me why I shouldn't send half these people home.
When I left Jesse last night, he was cold, tired, and hungry. All he wanted to do was get warm and relax. Now, how likely is it that he'd pack a fireplace with wood, then stroll off into the night without his jacket?
It's not very likely.
So why don't you just go fight a forest fire and leave us alone?
You have your guys grouped together too closely here. Other than that, I like the grid you've laid out. I can work with this.
Is that an apology?
It's an offer. Do you want my help or not?
Welcome to the team, Ranger.
Don't get too used to having me here. We got a nasty front moving in, and as soon as it hits, I'm gonna have to pull everybody out.
Sloan here.
Still no word?
No, not yet. How about your end?
Well, I talked to Jesse's neighbors, his landlady, all of his patients, and all of his friends I could track down.
And he hasn't contacted any of them?
No. Still no idea what happened to him?
No, but I know what's going to happen if we don't find him soon. This is some of the roughest country in California, and it's going to get rougher if the weather changes.
Listen, if you need more help, Amanda and I...
No, you stay where you are. We already have more searchers than we can coordinate. Besides, with a little luck, Jesse could still find his own way back to civilization.
Yeah, and if he did, we'd be the first people he'd call.
Well, let's hope.
Okay, we'll stay put. Keep us posted.
You got it.
Well, still no sign of Jesse. But don't worry, you know Steve.
Oh, he won't stop until he finds him.
He hasn't got any choice. He can't run Barbecue Bob's without him.
And we can't run the ER without him either. I barely managed to round up enough residents to handle Jesse's next 3 shifts.
Why, just because he works 65 hours a week?
Along with conducting field trials on Devon Labs' new defibrillator. Never heard about that?
No. I knew about Paris Pharmaceuticals. 2 studies at once? Where does he find the time?
I guess when the rest of us are sleeping, it's got to be a brutal pace.
I don't think Jesse sees it as brutal. I think he really thrives under pressure.
You know, Mark, up until yesterday, I may have agreed with you, but what if Jesse didn't just wander off?
Well, you think maybe he had some kind of a breakdown and ran away? I'd have a kind of a hard time accepting that.
You know, he has been overextended.
Well, we're all overextended. That's an occupational hazard.
No, he's really been pushing it.
Can't leave. We've got a deal.
We did 3 days ago. Now we got a storm on the way.
What about Jesse? He's still out there.
When the weather clears, we will try again.
When? Tomorrow? Next Thursday? Next week?
All right, try to understand what I'm saying. We did our best, but we've run out of time. It's over for now.
It's over when we find Jesse.
How? We've combed every inch of the sector and turned up exactly 0. Not a footprint, not a broken twig, nothing. Even without this storm, I wouldn't know where to send my people next.
What about here? We haven't searched this area yet.
Cedar Lake Military Reservation? That's strictly off limits.
What, even for the Forest Service?
That's far enough, sir.
Hold it. Freeze! See, guys, I'm LAPD.
All right, let's see some ID. Come with us, sir. Please.
How could they call it off? They haven't been searching that long.
It's been over 72 hours. Bad country and freezing weather.
But there's still a chance.
Not according to the ranger in charge.
What about Steve? What does he say?
I've been paging him all morning, just hoping to get... Steve? Oh, Mr. Healy. No, I thought you were... No, I'm afraid they haven't found Dr. Travis yet. My son's still down there. Yes, I'm aware that you have a deadline. Mr. Healy, I assure you that Dr. Travis is not avoiding his obligation to the acid draw study. Yes, we'll keep you posted.
Let me guess. Paris Pharmaceuticals?
Expressing their sincere concern.
Obviously, they have their priorities.
And I have mine.
What is your name?
I already told you. I'm Lieutenant Steve Sloan, LAPD.
Why were you attempting to enter this facility?
I answered that, too. Could we move on?
Why were you attempting to enter this facility?
I was looking for a lost friend. I thought he might be here.
You have no friends here. What basis did you have for thinking your friend was here?
There was nowhere left to look.
What is your name?
You know who I am.
We know you are an armed man who tried to break into a government facility. Now, what is your name? Answer the question. What is your name? He's been cleared by risk assessment. We're done here. You may go.
This way, sir.
One final thing, Lieutenant. Don't bother coming back. Your friend couldn't possibly be here. Listening posts and surveillance devices scan every inch of this facility.
All of it? All of the time?
Your friend would have triggered our alarms, just like you did.
Let's go.
I believe this is also yours, sir.
Thanks so much.
It's all right. You're home.
Everything's gonna be fine, Jesse.
Jesse, what happened to you?
What happened?
We've been looking for you. Why did you leave the cabin? How did you get to Utah?
Utah?
The Highway Patrol found you outside of Ogden. You've been missing for 5 days. What's the last thing you remember?
You left me.
Wandering off again?
How's that?
Bet they're all blaming you for that, aren't they?
I don't think they are. Why would they?
They shouldn't. You're not the first. Other people, up there where you were, it's happened to them too.
Do I know you?
Forget me. This is about you and what you're going through. Because if you're missing a block of time, if you have strange marks on your body, well, it's all part of the pattern.
The only pattern I see is that you got a hold of my medical records.
You have questions. And you're gonna have more. A lot more. Pills won't help. You need to talk to people who know the truth.
I didn't think he was hurt that badly.
He wasn't. But traumatic memory loss can be caused by something other than a bump on the head. Emotional stress, for one thing.
So, what do we do now? How can we help him get his memory back?
Well, some single words work sometimes. An image might be able to trigger it. Which means we have got to find out what happened to him in the last 5 days.
Well, I faxed his picture to every airport, bus station, and train terminal between here and Ogden. Nobody remembers seeing him.
What about his wallet?
It's still missing. But none of his credit cards have been used, not since before he disappeared. If you've got any suggestions, I'd love to hear them.
How about finding Jesse? Again. Apparently he checked himself out of the hospital.
If you don't care to go on...
Oh, no, it's okay. Give me just a minute. Like I said, I was alone. My husband was working late. It started a little past midnight.
At first, the lights flickered.
Yes, yes. And then it started shaking, like an earthquake. Then I saw this bright glow.
And it came in through the windows, and it was the same for me. And it lit everything like day.
Yes, and then I heard sounds, like something in the sky.
Something big.
Yes. Then the door opened, and I saw them.
Were they the tall, thin ones or the short ones?
Tall. The aliens everybody calls the Greys.
Excuse me. The meeting's just started.
I'm in the wrong place. I'm sorry.
Oh, I see. You mean you're not one of these nutcases?
No, I just don't belong here. I wasn't grabbed by aliens. I just got lost.
Denial. That's usually the first thing.
You don't know what I'm going through. No one does.
Then anger. You see, that always comes next. Look, we know you're afraid. We know the pain and fear because it's happened to all of us.
The nightmares, they won't just end. They keep coming back. In fact, they get worse. You want it to stop? You have to talk it out.
Well, I don't remember a whole lot.
It's not unusual.
Just tell us what you can.
I was alone in this cabin. Hey, Mark. I didn't know you made house calls.
I do when my patients check themselves out of the hospital.
I am a doctor.
Jesse, you've been through an ordeal. You need rest.
I know, and plenty of fluids, both of which I'm getting right here. You ever try and sleep in a hospital? A lot of strange people going in and out all night long.
Jesse is your doctor and is your friend. You have to come back to Community General.
There are no answers for me there, Mark. And that's what I need right now, not pills.
Encounter at Roswell. The truth about Hangar 18, these are answers.
Don't be so quick to judge.
I'm not judging. I am just wondering...
Wondering what? Why I'm wasting my time with all this? Well, you couldn't possibly begin to understand.
Why don't you let me try?
These people, they understand.
The people at the Encounter Institute.
They look just like you or me, Mark, except they've lived through something terrible, like me.
I see.
You see. Oh, come on, give me just this much honesty. You think that I'm bug-eyed nuts.
I'm just concerned.
Well, so am I. I just lost a week. And things happen. Things that I can't remember. Things that maybe I don't want to remember, but I... You think that I'm crazy, don't you?
I think you're exhausted.
I'm not going back to that hospital.
All right. Then we're going to bring the hospital to you. I want to have somebody here twice a day to make sure you're all right.
Fine. And I will be a good little outpatient, okay? I'm going to stay right here, and I'm going to get plenty of rest.
You won't come back.
No, thanks.
Take care of yourself.
Okay.
Dr. Travis, we need to talk. What were you doing at Cedar Lake?
Is this?
Answer me. What were you doing at Cedar Lake?
What's Cedar Lake? I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't even there.
I mean, I don't think I was.
Then why'd we find your wallet inside the perimeter fence? Not too far from where your friend tried to break in.
What friend? Who?
I ask the questions here, Doctor. You answer them.
Okay, how can I answer? I mean, you think that I know, but I don't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Why did you go to Cedar Lake? What was your objective? Who do you work for? Who else is involved? Why did you go to Cedar Lake? What was your objective? Who do you work for? Who else? Why did you go to Cedar Lake? What was your objective?
Easy.
Steve.
What happened in here?
They were here. Did you see them outside?
Them?
They broke in last night, and they tore up my whole apartment, and then they started asking me all these questions, but I couldn't hear them. You know, I couldn't hear them.
Jesse, you're not being coherent exactly.
I'm not incoherent. I'm just not saying what I mean very well. Are they outside? Did you see them?
No, Jesse, I didn't see anybody.
Doesn't mean they're not out there, Steve. These guys are good. Very good.
Jesse, where are you going?
Someplace they can't find me.
Jesse, you really want to hit me with that thing?
Steve, what's happening to me?
What have you found out about these Cedar Lake people he's so worried about?
And for the record, there is no base at Cedar Lake.
Wait a minute, you were there.
No, off the record, it's an ultra-top secret R&D facility.
Oh, Pentagon refuses to confirm or deny, I see. I'm having trouble seeing Jesse's connection to this thing.
Well, if there is one, I intend to find it. And on my turf this time.
Hi, how's he doing?
Oh, a little better. Look, I'd like to run a full toxic panel on him, just in case the CBC missed something.
What about an MRI?
The way he is, you'll have to tie him down.
Yeah, he's right. He's still agitated.
Well, we'll have to take it one procedure at a time.
Right.
Hello?
Is this Dr. Travis?
Yeah, this is Dr. Travis.
The switchboard said you'd be there. Listen to me. I know who they are, and I know why they're after us.
Who is this?
I've talked too long already. We have to meet, but don't tell anyone, not even your friends. Remember, only someone you trust can betray you.
Counting's on the 3rd floor. Just go down this corridor, turn right, and take the first elevator.
Thank you.
Hello? I'm here. Hello?
you followed?
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know. You and I, we're the only two left. They've gotten rid of everyone else.
Everyone.
We have to move on. We can't stay here. It's not safe. They might have followed one of us.
Not going anywhere. Not until you tell me what's going on.
You already know. That's why they're trying to get rid of us.
I don't know. Why can't you understand that? I keep telling everyone, but no one understands. I don't know.
We have to get out of here.
Oscar winner Holly Hunter tonight on CBS.
Are you okay, sir? Dispatch, this is Patrol 10. Notified Lieutenant Sloan we have Dr. Jesse Travis in custody.
We copy. We'll notify. We swept the whole building. There's no bodies, dead or otherwise.
No trace of blood either.
What's that supposed to mean? That this didn't happen? That I just imagine these splinters in my arm? I got them when they shot at me.
Sir, you could have gotten those in the alley where we found you.
Or on the street before that. You're covered with cuts and scrapes.
I got them from the crates. The crates were right there.
Yeah, we've checked every crate in the place. There's no bullet hits on any of them.
I don't believe this. So you're not going to investigate?
Jess, we're already investigating. What do you think all these people are doing?
Building a case against me.
No, sir. We're trying to just find evidence.
And the best evidence we have is in your arm. Listen, Jess. Let's go back to Community General. We'll have Amanda take the splinters out of your arm and run an analysis on them. I mean, it's the right thing to do. Maybe we'll finally get some answers.
Mr. Healy, I don't understand why you say he's no longer credible. Dr. Travis is one of the... Please. This study is very important to him. Just postpone your decision a couple of days. That's absurd. Well, frankly, I don't much appreciate your tone either.
You all right, Dad?
Oh, I'm having a terrific day.
Let me make it just a little more terrific.
Oh, no. Dr. Travis revealed he was taken aboard an interstellar craft and mated with an alien love goddess.
Where do they get this stuff?
From Jesse, I'm afraid.
What?
He went to some place called the Encounter Institute.
What, and told him about this alien love goddess?
Well, I imagine this stuff's been embellished somewhat.
Just enough to make Jesse sound totally crazy.
No wonder Healy wanted him off that project. I cannot believe that Jesse's life is unraveling so completely.
You want me to tell him about this?
No, I better. Can't put it off anymore.
Why should I check myself in? Amanda took the splinters out of my arm. She has everything she needs, right?
Jesse, please, let's just run a few tests. A full tox panel.
No, no way. I have been poked and probed enough, all the way from here to wherever.
All right, let's set up a hypnosis session with Dr. Celeste.
You want me to see a shrink?
It may help you remember.
Next thing you know, you're going to be penning me up in some psycho ward.
Safe place? Think about it. If somebody's after you.
If? What do you mean, if there's someone really after me?
Jesse, if you don't admit yourself for treatment, then I don't have any choice. I cannot have you seeing patients in that condition.
After all I've done for you, and after all the times I've stuck my neck out for you, now you're going to fire me?
I'm not firing you. I'm suspending you until you get some sense.
Yeah, well, thanks for the lesson in friendship.
Wait.
Well, what are you going to do, Mark? Lock me up for my own good? Well, you can't. It's the law. You better get that. It could be a member of your staff who still trusts you.
They pulled him out of the LA River this afternoon.
2 9mm bullets in the chest. Obviously not a swimming accident.
Yeah, and all these splinters across his upper body.
They match the one on Jesse's arm?
Right down to traces of the machine oil from where Jesse said the shooting took place.
You know, according to this, he was apparently homeless. No ID, ragged clothes.
Reeking of cheap alcohol.
But how many winos do you know with perfectly capped teeth, manicured nails?
Well, do you think somebody tried to make this guy look like a transient?
So nobody would be in any hurry to identify him. Yes, I do. But why? What possible connection could he have to Jesse's abduction?
Well, I don't think some space alien zapped him. Do you?
Right now, I don't know what to think.
Stay away from the window. Somebody could be watching.
Right. More than one someone.
You're learning.
Faster than I want. Who are you? What's your name?
Safer if you don't know. For both of us. Understand?
Yes, I understand. It's safer. I just don't know why they're after me.
You know.
You know, you're just like the guy at the warehouse. You think I have all the answers.
You do know, Jesse. You were right there. What did you see? Tell me.
Aliens. It's about alien abductions and the government covering them up.
So, now you're one of us. The select few who know the truth.
It is the truth, isn't it?
We need to leave. I got a hole to hide in. What about you?
No, nowhere. Not anymore.
Because you don't know which of your friends are dupes and which ones are part of the conspiracy.
And I'm afraid they all might be part of it.
Come on, think about it. Someplace isolated and deserted. What's the last place they think to look?
There is this cabin in the mountains.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Dump the electronics. Pagers, watches, cell phones. Any of them could contain a tracking device. If they do find you, you may need this.
I'm a doctor. I can't.
You have no patience anymore. No friends either. Trust nobody. It's you or them.
I've identified our shooting victim. He's Parker Craddock, lawnmower salesman.
Doesn't sound like a candidate for murder.
No, but an excellent candidate for surgery. Check out his autopsy report. He had a duodenal ulcer.
Ooh, and a bad ulcer. Advanced anemia, severe hemorrhaging. They should have caught that long before it became that advanced.
Well, maybe it was. Craddock was receiving drug therapy, both antacids and H2 blockers, including cimetidine and Astrodrol.
None of which was working. What was the doctor thinking?
We'll never know. Craddock's doctor, Neil Brooksmith, died in a hit-and-run accident 8 days ago.
Not too long before one of his patients was shot to death.
Possibly coincidental.
Yeah, coincidental, just like it was coincidental that Craddock was shot when he was trying to warn Jesse.
It's an awful lot of coincidences.
A lot more than I'm comfortable with. At any rate, good news for Jesse. Proof that at least part of his story is true.
Jesse wouldn't leave this. His father gave him this watch. It's not like him at all.
None of this is.
You know, there's one thing we haven't considered. Given the demands of Jesse's schedule lately, he wouldn't be the first physician to turn to drugs.
You know, you're exactly right. All of his symptoms are exactly like chronic drug use. We've got to search this place. The key's here. I know it is. We just have to find it.
Mark,
Yeah.
I found something. It's not drugs, but it's definitely something.
So have I.
I found a listening device. They put it under a pillow.
Somehow I don't think this should be here.
This looks like a time release mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse's being poisoned?
And judging from his constant thirst, my guess is hyoscyamine or scopolamine.
Two drugs that would never show up in a standard blood test.
Every time he took a drink of water, he got dosed again.
Which explains his irrational behavior when he'd come home.
You know, I knew that Jesse would never willingly take drugs. They had to do it this way to get to him.
But why? Who would do this?
You know, Jesse's parka and all of his camping gear was here because Steve brought it back from the camp for him. They're gone.
Jesse ran away again?
Not away. Back.
To the cabin?
Of course. Call Steve and tell him to meet me there.
Get away from me.
It's all right. Just relax. Everything's all right.
Go away!
Now, what you're going through must be horrible, Jesse. Overwhelming anxiety, hallucinations, visions.
You can't understand what I'm feeling.
I know you've been drugged. Jesse, put the gun down and come home with me, please.
I can't. He told me that I couldn't trust anyone.
He? Who is he?
The only friend Dr. Travis has left.
Hello?
Dad, I'm still halfway down the mountain. A rock slide has blocked the road up to the cabin and...
Imagine that. The road's blocked.
Well, you're obviously a man of many talents. You can block roads, arrange alien abductions, and commit murder.
Think, Jesse. Why would I do any of that?
You do it for your employers, Paris Pharmaceuticals. This is their cabin, isn't it? And that's the gun you used on Craddock, just as he was about to tell Jesse the truth.
You can't trust anything he says. He's a part of all this.
Jesse, I'm your friend. I've always been. Now, you know that.
You're lying. You don't care about me.
Then why am I here? I could have stayed away, but I didn't. I knew you needed me.
Mark.
Jesse, he's arrested. We'll have to start CPR. Jesse, we've got respiration and pulse. Listen, you better put some pressure on that wound before it bleeds out.
Shut up.
And now you're keeping him alive. Not to mention saving my life. Good timing. We need your helicopter to get this man to a hospital. You do want to find out how he managed to plant Jesse's wallet on your vase, don't you?
I'm beginning to think you were expecting this.
Well, I admit I was kind of using you as a backup plan in case Steve got detained. I figured that your little listening post at Cedar Lakes would probably pick up our broadcast. And then I knew, of course, that you wouldn't be able to resist investigating.
I don't like being manipulated.
Well, would you feel happier if I promised never to do it again?
So Dr. Brooksmith worked for Paris Pharmaceuticals?
Officially, he was in charge of the Astrodrol field tests. Unofficially, he was taking some serious bribes.
Payment for a positive report on Astrodrol's capabilities, no doubt.
So what happened? Brooksmith backed out of the deal?
Probably because of what Astrodrol did to his patient, Parker Craddock.
Well, that's where your friend at the cabin comes in. His real name was Quinn Trask. Paris hired him as a crisis consultant.
The crisis being the millions of dollars the company would lose if it couldn't market Astrodrol on schedule.
Which is why Dr. Brooksmith had to go.
But I wasn't taking any bribes.
No, but you were filing negative and potentially very damaging test results.
Well, then why didn't Trask kill me like Brooksmith?
Well, 2 dead doctors would have drawn attention, so he decided to destroy your credibility.
By staging your abduction and putting the UFO scenario in your mind, it was an elaborate scheme.
Man, no kidding. That must have cost a fortune. Rigging the cabin like that with all the special effects.
Not to mention drugging you and keeping you a prisoner for 5 days. You know, I think you have had enough excitement for one day.
See you tomorrow, Jesse.
Jess.
Oh, hey.
See you.
Go home, E.T. I'm going to bed.
Dr. Horace Chilworth, 36, very attractive, research scientist. On external examination, I've discovered a single medial lateral incision, which has been resewn for purposes I just don't understand at this time. In any event, multiple stab wounds. The angle of entry and depth of the blows indicate a clockwise pattern of attack which matches exactly to victim Gwendolyn Benedict, who was pulled from Bellona Creek last Friday.
Dr. Daniel Slade?
Yes, I'm Dr. Slade.
We're here to take Dr. Chilworth off your hands.
Just like that.
We do have authorization.
Thank you. Well, I don't recognize the signature on this document, so the body will just have to stay with me.
Dr. Chilworth's body has to be turned over to people who are better equipped to deal with it.
Well, I can deal with the body just fine. Now, if you gentlemen will excuse me.
Great! This is the best opening that you've ever written. I'm not just saying that because I'm your agent.
Well, thanks for the compliment, but
I mean, another 350 pages like this, and, yeah, you've got your 5th bestseller on your hands. I mean, not even, Sue Grafton started this fast.
Well, I'm glad you're so optimistic.
So, where's the rest of it?
Jim, there's a little problem. That's all.
Oh, what?
All the pages I've written. I haven't got any more.
The publisher expects 350 pages by Friday.
I have writer's block.
You don't have time for writer's block. If you don't meet this deadline, they'll cancel your contract. And then you'll have to give back the $25 million advance.
That's it. You see? The money. It's so intimidating.
Forgive me for being such a great agent. Turning you into the next Mary Higgins Clark. I want my 2.5 mil.
Please, don't yell at me. I'm having a hard enough time the way it is.
You don't know hard. If you blow this, I'll make sure that you never sell another book anywhere.
You wouldn't have any ideas, would you?
Any ideas, would I? For all I care. You could kill some poor slob, follow the police around, and see how they solve it. You just get me those 350 pages by Friday.
Okay. Thanks. That's a much better opening.
Not only was the victim not killed in the woods, but his body was kept in a freezer for 6 months. Now, if it weren't for the forensic entomologist who was able to calculate the amount of maggots in his chest cavity, we might never have known.
That's disgusting. Oh, but bugs are very hot right now. And I'm just trying to do my job as your technical advisor. I know. And I couldn't write the Danielle Slade novels without you.
You know what I like? The cobra bite in your first book.
You read Deadly Darkness?
Yeah. I have to admit, I only picked it up because Amanda was so giddy about having her name in print.
I'm never giddy. 4 thank you notes and flowers for a week might be considered giddy.
Deadly Darkness is a lot of fun to read. As a matter of fact, I picked up your other 3 books, too. I can't figure out where you get all those great ideas.
Oh, pretty much the way you do things. I suspect. I visualize the murder, the killer, the motives, and then I use the great physical evidence that Amanda always gives me.
I think physical evidence is very important, but it's no more important than behavioral evidence.
Oh, you're right. In fact, sometimes behavioral is more important. The real final clue. The perfect solution to what would otherwise be considered the unsolvable. And when you find it, you know exactly where you're going and when you're going to get there. The moment of perfect synchronicity. Not that it's easy to find, no way. And even when you do find it, making the physical and the behavioral work together is a bitch. I think I'm going to the ladies' room. She's between books. Kay's purse.
Oh.
Well, you can't go in there.
Well, it might be important. Hello?
Hello? Kay? You there?
Kay isn't here right now. Who's this?
It's Jim. Why aren't you there? Call me.
Hello? Kay isn't here right now. Static.
Dr. Sloan, if you really needed to make a phone call, I could have loaned you a quarter.
Actually, your purse was ringing.
Oh,
I'm afraid it was a bad connection. It sounded like somebody, Jim, somebody?
Jim Rothman, my agent. He was being paranoid. He got me this huge 3-book deal, and I have to turn the first manuscript in Friday. I'm holding on to it just to torture him.
Maybe you ought to call him back.
Oh, not until after we have lunch. He won't stop being twitchy until the check clears. I should have been a call girl. It's a lot easier way to make a living. It's her process. This place smells great. And you really own it?
Yeah, me and my son, and that bleary-eyed young man in the scrubs over there.
Let me go take care of this. Excuse me.
Busy, huh?
No kidding. 12-hour shift, 3 nurses out sick. We had a bus crash and an outbreak of chickenpox at a computer conference. Ow, and now this. What is this?
It smells like coffee.
So does that stuff at the hospital, and we all know what that tastes like. This is my restaurant. I ordered Costa Rican. Where is it? Steve, he canceled my beans. How could he cancel my beans? I let him have these plastic little ketchup bottles, and I want my coffee.
There's been a homicide. Okay, I'm sorry. We need you to identify the body.
That's Jim, all right.
You all right?
No, not exactly. I mean, that's my agent with a whatever stuck in his chest.
It's a letter opener.
And then there's this. What's this?
A scorpion.
Ooh, well, message from the killer, I'd imagine. I have no idea what it means.
Well, it doesn't make sense, not at all.
Well, it will.
I hope so. I really do.
Look, this isn't a field trip for pencil-pushing civilians.
You're a civilian, too, and you're also a pencil pusher.
Damn right, and one of Jim Rothman's best clients. But once a cop, always a cop.
Retired Sergeant Mullen was meeting Rothman for lunch. He found the body.
And I immediately secured the crime scene, as I've done so many times before.
Right. From the front seat of the chief's car. You were a driver, not a detective.
Baby, I saw more on the streets when I was with the chief than any detective could see in a lifetime. That's what gives my books the stink of realism.
Yeah, well, you've got the stink part right.
See, look at this. 2 coffee cups. One of them could be the killer's.
Nope. Coffee's too cold. Timing's all wrong.
Let's dust these for prints.
Look at this. Page 102 to 130. Huh. Chapter 12's missing.
I noticed that, too. Glad to see you're keeping up.
I'll have it checked.
Yeah, that's odd.
3 books. Upside down.
Uh-huh.
Well, Sloan, looks like you got a tough one here. You know, there aren't that many clues. But if there's anything else I can do to help, you know where to find me.
He wonders why no one gave him a retirement present.
Who could have done this?
Don't worry. We'll figure it out.
Mark. Thanks.
Take a look at this. Let's see what clues were left behind. Well, for one, there was the letter opener left in literary agent Horace Chilworth's chest. Somehow appropriate, yet ordinary. Then there were the 3 mundane textbooks, all turned upside down. Greener Grass in 6 Days, Kickboxing with Dickie Kimber, and Low-Cal Desserts for 2. Ordinary. Then we had, oh yes, the scorpion in the jar. Definitely not ordinary. And the rifled manuscript. Could this be the deed of some disgruntled writer who was angered by Chilworth's cool response to his or her work? And if so, why steal the 12th chapter of his or her own manuscript?
Brilliant.
Brilliant only if you can figure it out. I think you left too many clues hanging around. There was the rifled manuscript, the 3 upside-down books, and that damn scorpion. What on earth were you thinking about?
I don't know. I just thought it would be interesting on the jacket copy.
You're not playing fair with your readers. You cannot plant clues not knowing where they lead.
No, that's the problem. I don't know where anything leads anymore.
Well, then how are you going to work us through this one?
I'm not. Mark Sloan will do it for me.
It's very creative.
Amanda Bentley's always saying how brilliant he is. Why not use him? Especially now that I'm stuck with a dead Horace Chilworth and no idea who killed him.
And Mark Sloan won't figure out that you're the one who killed Jim Rothman, right?
No way. I left so many clues he'll be swimming in a school of red herring. Well, I'll use his deductions for our basic plot points, and then we'll fill in the interesting parts, and I can make alterations when it becomes mundane or simplistic. Not bad. Hello? Oh, well, of course, Dr. Sloan. I don't know what I can do, but I'll certainly try. Jim meant a lot to me.
The 3 upside-down books were all written by clients that Mr. Rothman dropped earlier this past year. Now, Steve figured that out when he looked at Rothman's records.
Well, Steve checked their alibis. One of them's dead, and 2 of them don't even live in L.A. anymore. So if there's a message there, I don't see what it is.
Well, we can't be stumped already. I mean, you said yourself that there was a chapter missing out of that manuscript, and perhaps the killer took it with him.
Especially if the chapter included something damaging.
Well, I don't think that's it. I mean, it was written by that actor, Bruce Blazer. He doesn't have any secrets.
Everybody has secrets.
Not Bruce. And even if he did, he'd use them to get himself a cover story in the National Enquirer.
How can you talk about the star of Tuttle and the Mummy like that?
Tuttle and the Mummy?
You know him?
Sure. Harry Tuttle and his partner, the Mummy, were supernatural crime fighters in a 60s TV show. They rerun it on one of those cable stations at 2 a.m. What, you guys never had insomnia?
Not that bad.
Tuttle and the Mummy was canceled in 1968 and became an instant cult hit. Bruce has been living off the persona ever since, and writing these disgustingly effective occult thrillers for the last 10 years. The man's a walking money machine.
Well, then he wouldn't want to kill Jim Rothman.
Unless he suspected that Jim was trying to cheat him. Loyalty wasn't exactly in Jim Rothman's lexicon.
We'd better find out what's in that missing chapter.
So let's go.
I don't think so, because this is a police investigation, and I am the police.
But you're not a writer. I know these people. I know this world. I could save you a lot of time. Jim was my agent. She's right.
She'd be a big help.
I don't know why I bother.
You never went anywhere without that suit. My partner, the Mummy, fighting evil whenever it threatens the innocent.
That's good.
Ted was largely responsible for the success of Tuttle and the Mummy. The fans loved him.
What happened to him?
He was clocked by a golf ball on the 17th hole at Pebble Beach. Turned him into a vegetable. That's when I started writing. Doing personal appearances without him just seemed all wrong.
The demon roared with indignation at the intrusion into his dark sanctuary by such virginal interlopers. Creeping crawlers. The prose is a little purple, isn't it, Bruce?
Not the gritty realism of Danielle Slade conducting autopsies in a halter top.
At least I can write.
We didn't come for a literary critique, so if you could just print us out a copy of Chapter 12 of your latest manuscript.
I don't use a computer. Dyslexic.
That must make it hard.
Dreadfully.
Well, maybe you could just tell us what was in it, then.
Yeah. Actually, I haven't read that far.
It's your book.
All those stunts I did on the show did bad things to my short-term memory.
Or maybe you didn't write it in the first place.
You have a ghostwriter?
Sid always said that writing is 10% inspiration, 90% perspiration. I don't like to sweat.
Sid Abernathy? That no-talent drudge is your ghostwriter?
My creative collaborator. Well, don't be so shocked. All writers need a little help now and then.
Well, maybe we should have a little talk with your helper.
Why would anyone want to be a ghostwriter anyway? Nobody knows what you've accomplished.
Money. Besides, those books would never sell under Abernathy's name.
Well, how would he know if he didn't try?
Oh, he did. Remember that passage I read from Bruce's book? It was originally in one of Abernathy's own detective novels. He not only steals from himself, he steals the worst part.
He's so bad, why do you read him?
Well, don't you keep up with other detectives?
Not the same thing.
Oh, sure it is. Caseloads, bestseller lists, it's all competition.
Mr. Abernathy?
Hey, it's open.
No.
You're right inside. Go
Is he not going to solve this one for us, too?
Well, how you doing, Sloan? Bentley, doctor?
Don't tell me you had an appointment with Abernathy.
Oh, no, police scanner. You know, you got to keep up with these radio calls. Never know when I might be able to lend a hand.
I don't know how we're going to figure this one out without you, Mr. Mullen.
Sid Abernathy. Looks like one of his disgruntled fans decided to save the world for more Rick Steele novels. Noble motive. Doctor, looks like we got a serial killer on our hands.
You do?
Yeah, you know, preying on the literati. And that's his calling card. I like his style. I'll tell you what, while I'm here, why don't I go out and check the perimeter, see what you've missed?
I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, I think we have a novel here. I got first dibs, baby.
That is the most silly, stupid, impulsive idea.
Well, it's an interesting puzzle, all right.
Well, you don't think Archie could be right, do you? About the serial killer? I mean, the crime is identical.
Well, I admit it doesn't look a lot like Rothman's place, but somehow it just doesn't feel like the work of a serial killer.
What does it feel like?
Confusing.
The same M.O. as Horace Chilworth's murder. A single upward thrust with a letter opener, piercing the descending aorta, causing rapid exsanguination and death. There is a difference, and it is a significant one, one I must not overlook. This latest victim was stung before he was killed.
This is way too confusing. Mark Sloan is confused. I'm not.
Well, why aren't you? I mean, we have two killers now. Yeah, you offed Rothman, but you didn't off Abernathy.
I know. Isn't that great?
Yeah, I hate when you get to this part of a book. You become positively delusional.
I'm not delusional. I'm excited. This thing finally has a life of its own. That's a good thing, too. It's starting to get a little straight line in the plot. Needed a few more twists.
Twists?
Come on. There's nothing. 300 pages while he or she interviews suspects before rounding them all up in the end and dazzling them with deductive reasoning.
I'm all for action. Remember when you wrote Praying Mantis and I used a corpse's rib as my kendo stick?
Yeah, that was good. I don't know who killed Sid Abernathy or why, but this shows that if you plant a couple good what-ifs, the whole narrative just lays itself out.
Oh, if you really believe that, you would have had a manuscript ready yesterday.
A dull one. This is definitely not dull.
Well, you're right about that, at least. Where do we go from here?
Well, back to Mark Sloan. Oh, I asked for coffee.
I know, but there will be none. At least not until the good stuff gets here. Hey, I know these books. That's a Dance of Death series. Rick Steele, Super Spy. Fast with his fists, faster on his feet.
Jesse has very low literary standards.
Yeah, Sid Abernathy happens to be a great writer. His constant reworking of specific themes
and scenes
makes him one of the most complex contemporary American writers. I mean, look at Cha-Cha Choker's brilliant use of metaphor. And then there's Lindy Hop Lunatic, all right? And that one, Rick is chasing after this serial killer who preys on swing dance competition.
Look at this right here. Cha-Cha Choker right on the edge of Jim Rothman's desk.
That one was great. And that one, Rick Steele uses a dead guy's rib as a kendo stick to battle the forces of evil.
Cha-Cha Choker is missing from Abernathy's personal library. You mean he took an already published book to his agent? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, maybe not, but the lab guys found something in Abernathy's computer that does. A blackmail note. The whole world will soon know the lying thief you really are.
I guess ghostwriting just doesn't pay enough.
Did you find that chapter 12 from Blazer's book that Abernathy was ghosting?
Mm-hmm. The hero, who thinks he's turning into a vampire, gets on a plane for Albania and reviews the eerie events of the past 11 chapters. And if there was information the killer wanted to hide, he would have had to take the entire manuscript.
At least that red herring is dead. I told you left too many clues lying around.
You know, this isn't working. Why don't we just drop it?
Why, when it's just getting interesting? We managed to trace the jars the scorpions were in. Wopak Greek olives. There's only a couple of stores in the L.A. area that carry them, so I'm going to check the surveillance tapes and see if any of Rothman's clients are regulars.
You see that just when you're about to give up, the perfect clue pops right up.
It wasn't plagiarism. My subconscious merely borrowed a few elements from a book I barely remember reading. Praying mantis is a lie? My whole life is a lie, a lie. Yes, yes, I made you up.
Oh, don't you become a realist on me now.
Oh, damn.
Wopak Greek olives. You don't have the plotting ability of a wombat.
Go away. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, come in.
Nice setup you've got. Everything you need, huh?
Tools of my trade. Can't do without them.
Kind of like surveillance cameras are the tools of my trade.
Kinda, I guess.
You take a nice surveillance photo, especially the one from Lindler's Market, where they sell these Wopak olives.
Glad you left the scorpion home.
Oh, there was no scorpion. I got this from a recycle bin.
You were digging in my garbage?
It's always interesting.
Look, Lieutenant, don't play cat and mouse with me. It won't work. I didn't kill Jim Rothman.
Well, we don't think you did.
You don't?
You didn't have motive. I mean, he'd just gotten you that big deal, and he didn't have opportunity. He called you before he was killed, and from that point on, you were with Dad and Amanda.
I know that.
But you were at the scene of the Rothman murder. You went over every piece of evidence with us, and it made you realize it was a perfect opportunity to kill your blackmailer.
What blackmailer?
Sid Abernathy.
Sid wasn't blackmailing me.
Even though you stole from Cha-Cha Choker?
Figured that out, did you?
When Jesse was telling us about Rick Steele and the kendo stick, Dad remembered a similar scene from Praying Mantis.
Where Danielle fights off the bad guys with the corpses rid.
You did plagiarize Abernathy.
Borrowed, unconsciously, just a tiny part. But I didn't kill him. I'm not a copycat.
Then why were there olive jars from your favorite brand at both murder scenes?
I wish I could answer that.
So do I. But since you can't, I'm afraid I have to arrest you for the murder of Sid Abernathy.
I framed myself for a murder I didn't commit. By committing the murder I did commit. And I can't convince them I didn't commit the second murder unless I admit I committed the first one. You know, I usually like it when a character starts taking over the story, but this is getting a little out of control.
Oh, I think it's Dr. Sloan who's gotten out of control. And what about all those red herrings he's supposed to be swimming in?
Don't start with me.
At least you told the truth about the blackmail.
Yeah, the truth will set me free.
No, but it'll make a great ending.
Oh, Amanda, thank you for coming to get me.
I'm just glad I was in the path lab when you called.
I didn't know how I was going to get home after I posted bail. You know how I hate taxis.
I can't believe they're doing this to you. I told Steve he was all wrong.
Well, he is.
I said if Kay Ludlow really wanted to kill Sid Abernathy, she would have thought of something more intelligent, nefarious.
Exactly.
And you're a mystery writer. I mean, there's no way that you would have been sloppy enough to leave all those obvious clues lying around.
Amanda, The real killer is still out there. And he might be getting ready to kill another one of Jim's clients, maybe even me.
Okay, no one's gonna kill you. All we need to do is find out who committed the first murder.
We do?
Absolutely. And once that person confesses to both murders, well, you'll be free and clear.
Yeah. Right, great. Okay.
Come on, let's go over and talk to Mark about it.
We know you didn't kill Rothman, and if you didn't kill Abernathy...
I didn't.
Well, then who did? And where did he or she get the olives?
You know, Steve didn't find any more of Rothman's clients on the surveillance tape.
Ah, real coffee.
This is from that designer coffee shop down the street.
Good, huh?
And $1.75 a cup.
And worth every penny.
Why can't you just get some brown crystals and drown them in hot water and leave my profit margins alone?
Hey, didn't you kill Sid Abernathy?
No, she didn't, Jess.
I knew he'd believe you.
You know, it's possible that this was about killing Sid Abernathy, and murdering Jim Rothman was just to point us towards Kay.
And since Rothman called Kay just before he died...
She had an alibi the real killer couldn't have known about.
So who is our killer?
Why would I kill my co-author?
Ghostwriter?
The real unknown author of Creeping Crawlers?
I'll read the acknowledgments. He's mentioned prominently in every one of my books.
Acknowledgements aren't royalties.
And why would someone as famous as you go ahead and hire a ghostwriter anyway?
Writer's block? Laziness? Paranoia? General lack of talent?
Or all of the above. The truth is, Tuttle and the Mummy made me famous. Once you've been a celebrity, it's hard to go back being a nobody.
And being a best-selling author made you famous all over again.
Oh, fame of a different kind, but I'm certainly not complaining.
Maybe Sid Abernathy got tired of still being a nobody.
Not a chance. The man had no ego. But he loved money. As long as he got paid, he didn't mind being used.
And how much is being used worth these days?
A lot. Fortunately, I could afford it. Maybe somebody else decided they couldn't.
So where are we going now?
Dad's found something at Abernathy's house.
Do people really read this stuff?
Only people with bad taste.
Which explains Jesse's infatuation with them.
You said you found something?
Yeah. You know, Abernathy's got quite a collection of books.
Oh, well. Most authors have big collections. It's sort of an addiction.
None of Abernathy's books are organized except on this one shelf.
These are alphabetized by author.
That's not all. This is everything any one of these authors ever wrote, including Bruce Blazer.
Exactly. All of these books are books that Sid Abernathy ghost wrote.
Then why are retired Sergeant Archie Mullins' books here?
Probably because all he ever knew about the street was how to find one on a map.
I think you better have a talk with him.
Calling in reinforcements? Shut up. Archie, this is a friend. Yes, darling. You know the cops are on to you. They know you killed your ghostwriter. They're on their way. If I were you, I would run. Run, run, run. You know what they do to cops in jail. Bye-bye.
You're warning your suspect?
No. I do hate to manipulate the plot like that.
I recall you giving an interview to one of those unbearably pretentious literary periodicals, and you prided yourself on letting your characters, namely me, tell the story.
Well, it does feel a little ham-fisted.
Unless you're becoming one of those terribly plot-heavy hack writers you profess to hate.
Like Sid Abernathy?
Well, let's face it. He couldn't have been all that bad. You did steal a book from the man.
It was a plot point. It wasn't stealing, it was an homage.
I thought you called it unconscious borrowing.
Look, Danielle, this is the only solution, okay? If Archie Mullen runs away, they'll blame both murders on him, and they'll forget about me and about Jim Rothman, and I can finally type the end on this nightmare, and I can even make sure that Archie doesn't write a book about it before I do. Okay, are we ready? Thank you very much.
We did some more checking on the way over. Turns out Mullen was on one of those grocery store surveillance tapes.
Oh, don't tell me you missed one.
No, one of the clerks took it home to record a couple of South Park episodes. Yeah, Blecky didn't tape over everything. See, in real life, not everything comes easy.
No. At least you were able to locate that pet store where Mullen bought that scorpion.
Oh, no. People use scorpions as pets? No wonder Mullen used a ghostwriter. He's not very good at hiding his setups.
Get out of here, Sloan! You're just making this worse, Archie.
You know what it's like for a cop in prison, Sloan? Now get out of here!
I'm calling for backup, Archie. You know what happens if you don't give it up now?
Yeah, this!
Drop it, Archie. Amanda? Call it in. You all right?
In fact, I'm perfect.
Doesn't make sense. Archie Mullen wasn't the gung-ho, self-sacrificing type.
No, he said he was afraid of prison.
Not enough to keep him from killing Rothman and Abernathy.
No. Blackmail can make you stupid. At least it makes my character stupid.
Looked like it had the same effect on Mullen, too.
The same note we found on Abernathy's computer.
I wonder how many people he was going to blackmail.
He certainly picked the wrong person to start with.
I guess Archie did exactly what we thought he did. Killed Rothman to set up Kay for both murders.
And when Kay was released and he saw that his plan was going to fail,
He decided to depart in a poorly thought-out blaze of glory. Well, it's never a good idea to kill off your protagonist.
No, it definitely isn't.
It is nice to close both cases at once.
Kay, how are you with all of this? I mean, now that it's over and you have to get a new agent.
Oh, I'm okay. In fact, maybe we could talk about that maggot stuff after all. For my next book. And there will be a next book. Don't worry.
Oh, I'm not worried.
Well, you don't look happy.
I don't like these kind of surprises. Always makes me think I missed something.
I know. It's like when I write and it turns up short. I'm sure that I've missed a big chunk of the story.
And have you?
Well, sometimes. But usually it means that the story was too simple to begin with and that the solution was too easy to find. So I just put it in a drawer and start something new.
Well, maybe I ought to put this in the drawer.
Yeah.
Want some?
We back in the coffee business?
Yeah, Steve and I compromised. I get the Costa Rican beans, but then we have to cut it with the canned stuff.
Sounds fair.
I thought the Abernathy Rothman case was closed now that Mullen is dead.
Well, it is, supposedly. We've got coasters now?
Oh, yeah. Do you know what it does to public morale to see water rings everywhere?
You know something, Jesse? Mullen's dead. I think the killer's still out there, and I know just what to do about it. Put that on my tab.
I told you Mark Sloan would get me my plot and miss the truth besides.
You got lucky.
I got enough material for a dozen books. There's the self-sacrificing cop story, the blackmail scheme story, the missing author story. Kay Ludlow.
I know what you did.
Did?
His spirit will walk until it's avenged.
What are you talking about?
And I will be the instrument of that vengeance.
What vengeance?
Archie Mullen may be dead by another's hand, but the fault lies with you.
Oh, come on, Bruce.
As to the deaths of Jim Rothman and Sid Abernathy.
You know, you really should stop watching your old reruns. You're not Harry Tuttle.
I approve.
What?
And so will the police, very soon. And then the restless can rest.
Bruce, wait a minute. I didn't kill Sid Abernathy.
I have to drop another body. But it's an excellent final chapter twist. Besides, it'll fix that lame ending you've got right now.
Since when did you get so pragmatic?
Oh, gosh.
I don't want to know.
Hello. We did the same thing in episode 39. You should have been watching my old reruns.
I thought you were going to put it in the drawer.
Well, I tell you, I'm never satisfied when it gets that easy.
I'm the same way. So how did you know?
Well, you write detective stories. What's missing in this scene compared to Jim Rothman's office?
The upside-down books, different titles?
Nice guess.
But wrong. The rifled manuscript, chapter 12 is missing, I assume, but irrelevant.
Right.
Let's see. Well, there's the damn scorpion and coffee cups. No coasters.
No coasters. When you were in Barbecue Bob's, you always found yourself a coaster to put on your coffee cup. And you did the same thing in Jim Rothman's office. But at Abernathy's house, there were no coasters at all. And Archie Mullen, kitchen table was covered with water rings.
Oh, the man never used a coaster in his life.
Well, obviously it wouldn't occur to him to use one in Jim Rothman's office either.
You know, this could add a whole new layer of psychological motivation to my killer. I could blame his murderous bent on an obsessively, compulsively neat mother. Well, I did have an alibi for the time of Jim's murder.
Yes, you did, and it was a neat piece of plotting, too. Instead of making us believe that you were nowhere near Rothman when he was killed, you made us believe that he was alive when he was actually already dead. I liked that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, simple is usually best.
That's what Mummy always told me. Brilliant powers of deduction behind that body wrap.
But obviously there was a mistake.
Rothman asked why you weren't there. Now, that's something you'd say to an answering machine, not to a bad connection on a cell phone.
I don't know. That's kind of weak on the physical evidence.
But terrific on the behavioral.
You should have modeled me after him.
I still didn't kill Sid Abernathy. It really was Archie Mullen.
We know.
Please apologize to Amanda for me. I guess I'm not as good as either one of us would like me to be. But I was telling the truth. There will be another book.
Why did you kill Jim Rothman in the first place? Was he trying to cheat you?
No, nothing that defensible. Writer's block. You have no idea.
They named a drink after you, you know.
Great kiss. Too bad that's all we've got time for. Great plan, Showworth. And almost a perfect murder. Two perfect murders. The false clues, the apparent copycat killing, all to cover the fact that you plagiarized your last book. Hello, Lieutenant? Yes, I have the real literary agent killer.
The end. Brilliant. really brilliant.
I still didn't get to sleep with the very attractive Horace Chilworth.
Wait till I write the prison breakout story. You're gonna love it.
Yes!